For the first factory, the human-powered factory, we have an optimal profit outcome of $428,000 a month. This comes by maxing out the number of workers and the number of hours that they can work. The monthly gain is $640,000 a month off of the widgets made. And the monthly cost, including the rent, electricity bill, as well as the workers and material costs, costing $212,000 a month, we still gain a lot more than we spend. This is because with a sole worker, they can produce more money than it costs to employ them and have them spend time inside the factory. There is no really big repercussion coming along with having more employees and working them more hours.
For the second factory, which is the robot factory, there are a few costs that go into making sure that the factory is operable. The maximum possible profit in the robot factory is achieved when 5 robots, which is the max amount that can fit in the factory, work for as long as they can. In this situation, 240,000 widgets will be made per month, and our monthly gain, which is going to be our raw income, will be $2,040,000 per month. Our monthly cost would be $403,800 per month, and our profit, which is just our monthly gain minus our monthly cost, is going to be $1,636,200. Judging by this, we need less than 1 month, or to be more precise, 0.61 months, to get to $1 million. Now for optimal profit, we tested different scenarios where it's different amounts of machines working alongside different situations, and the best possible scenario that we could come up with was the same as the maximum possible profit. So everything that applied to the maximum possible profit applies to the optimal profit as well, and just like the possible profit one, there will be 0.61 months that are necessary to get to $1 million.
So now, what would be the point of a project if we don't really learn anything from it? So we came up with answers for all 3 of the reflection questions. So for number 1, why would a person with less experience be hired over someone with 30 years experience? A person with less experience would be hired over someone with, say, 30 years experience because they could be contracted with the company for less than they should, which would reduce the cost to employ them, as where someone with experience would know what they should be paid. And for number 2, is a more expensive product better than a less expensive product? And more often than not, the answer is yes. A more expensive product is better than a cost-effective product. In the factory simulation we just conducted, the best profit came from spending the most money. Yet in some cases, such as a simple tool or cell phone for the sole use of calls and messages, a cheaper alternative would be more efficient to provide the 2 uses you require. And finally, what effect can automation have on costs? Automation can for the most part reduce the cost of human work. Such tasks like filing reports about statistics or putting together precise pieces like gaming consoles or other electronics can also save on time. With less human workers around, insurance is also out of the question. Automation can also affect the electricity bill, however, as well as operators for the machines and the widgets sold because of how much they make.